Have you ever puzzled why something as simple as a handful of nuts might cause you to wake up twice or three times per night? It appears simple, yet for many elderly people across India, this peaceful habit is stealthily disrupting their sleep. You go to bed after a long day, hoping to relax, but your bladder has other plans. The night turns into a succession of interruptions. Before we begin, I'd like to know where you're joining me today. Please leave a comment and feel free to ask any questions you have. Also, don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications so you never miss out on the best health tips from ElderHealth. And if you're watching right now, I'd like to know you're with me. If this video resonates with you, type 1 in the comments section. If not, type 0. Your sleep is disrupted, your body is tired, and the mornings no longer feel fresh. But here's the good news. Some nuts can really soothe the bladder, while others quietly stimulate it. In today's video, we will take a gentle look at 5 nuts that promote deep sleep and 5 to avoid after sunset. These are simple modifications, yet they can provide significant relief. As we become older, many of us notice a subtle shift in our sleep patterns. You lie down at night hoping to sleep peacefully, but around 1 a.m., you get the urge to urinate, then again at 3 a.m., and maybe just before sunrise. It is not simply an issue of age. Your body is pleading for understanding. After the age of 60, the kidneys begin to function in a slightly slower, more delicate manner. They still accomplish their work, but the body's fluid equilibrium shifts, particularly at night. Vasopressin, a hormone that helps the body retain water when sleeping, begins to decline with age. This means that more pee is produced at night, just when your body requires profound relaxation. At the same time, the nerves surrounding the bladder become more sensitive than usual. Even if there is only a small amount of urine, the bladder signals your brain to wake up. When you were younger, your bladder would be patient. It now reacts fast, even under light pressure. Certain foods, particularly oily or salty nuts, and those that act as natural diuretics, can quietly exacerbate this problem. They may appear safe, but when taken late in the evening, they softly irritate the bladder or stimulate the kidneys excessively. This is why, around the age of 60, choosing what and when to eat becomes so crucial. It is not about avoiding meals, but rather about recognizing and appreciating your body's new rhythm with gentle behaviors. 5 nuts can help prevent nighttime urination. 1. Almond badam is a light bladder relaxant. Almonds have traditionally held a special position in Indian households, particularly among the elderly who seek both physical strength and serenity. They are high in magnesium and vitamin E2, which are believed to help relax the muscles surrounding the bladder. As we age, these muscles become more reactive, and almonds can help them remain quiet even when the bladder is not entirely filled. This results in fewer false bladder alarms during the night and a deeper, more restful sleep. Almonds can help balance blood sugar levels, which might lessen nighttime energy fluctuations that trigger restless wake-ups. And if you have diabetes or prediabetes, this is very beneficial for keeping your body stable when sleeping. The best way to eat almonds is to soak 5 to 7 almonds overnight, then peel and eat them around 5 p.m. Avoid eating cold almonds straight from the fridge, since cold foods might disrupt digestion in older individuals. 2. Foxnuts Makana, the lightest snack for the most intense slumber. Makana, also known as foxnuts, is a bladder-friendly evening snack popular among Indian elders. They are low in oil and salt and do not serve as diuretics, so they will not cause your kidneys to overwork throughout the night. Makana is also mild on digestion, which helps to relieve pressure on the lower abdomen and bladder while you sleep. It contains calcium and plant protein, which are both necessary for sustaining strength and regular sleep cycles after the age of 60. Many elders in Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and Bengal lightly roast makana in ghee with a pinch of jeera as a 6 p.m. snack. This simple dish keeps your stomach light and your mind peaceful as the evening approaches. You may enjoy a small bowl of makana, either plain or lightly seasoned, but only before 7 p.m. 3. Pistachios, pista, are naturally colorful, joyful, and high in potassium, which helps relax the smooth muscles of the urinary tract. This tiny relaxation has a significant benefit. It inhibits your bladder from sending misleading urgency signals at night. Pistachios also provide natural anti-inflammatory support, which is particularly beneficial if you have minor bladder lining irritation. However, pistachios should be used in moderation. A large amount may cause bloating or excessive fat intake, disrupting sleep. The recommended serving size is one small handful, or approximately 28 grams, taken between 4:30 and 5 p.m. Choose unsalted plain pistachios over masala or roasted varieties available in packs, which contain too much sodium. 4. Flax seeds algae. For hormonal balance and deep rest. Flax seeds are tiny brown seeds that have surprisingly powerful effects, particularly for older adults who suffer from inflammation or sleep problems. They are an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, which help to reduce inflammation in the bladder and joints. Flax seeds also aid the body's natural production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for peaceful, unbroken sleep. Although flax seeds have a moderate diuretic impact, they also assist regulate the bladder's rhythm when consumed early in the evening. The best way to take flax seeds is to roast 1 teaspoon and then put it into a warm glass of milk or sprinkle it on khichdi. This should be taken between 5:30 and 6 p.m., allowing your body time to absorb the nutrients and relax before bedtime. 5. Sesame seeds, also known as till, have long been a staple of traditional Indian winter diets, particularly among postmenopausal women. According to Ayurveda, sesame is a warming food that balances vata energy and keeps the body grounded and peaceful. These tiny seeds are high in healthy fats, calcium, and plant lignans, which promote hormonal balance and bladder comfort. Till is especially beneficial for women who have frequent urination after menopause because it calms both digestion and the bladder membrane. Sesame seeds can be eaten as a small laddu after dinner or mixed with half a teaspoon of till paste in warm milk around 7:30 p.m. Avoid combining sesame with heavy foods or sweets at night. It works best alone or with light meals. Each of these nuts and seeds has a distinct method of supporting your aging body, not through harsh medication, but through gentle daily habits. By eating the correct nut at the right time, you may keep your bladder calmer, sleep deeper, and wake up feeling lighter. Most importantly, you remind yourself that even at this age, your body still listens, heals, and reacts with love when you care for it with awareness. 5 nuts to avoid one. Peanut mungfali is a typical habit that may be silently disrupting the night. Many people in India enjoy peanuts, also known as mungfali, especially on winter evenings with a cup of chai or during a simple family gathering. They are inexpensive, filling, and frequently roasted with salt or spices, making them even more appealing. However, at the age of 60, our body's tolerance changes, even for things that previously seemed harmless. Peanuts are naturally abundant in oil and sodium, which can make them difficult to digest and raise internal temperatures. For the elderly, this heaviness causes bloating, and the salt increases thirst, particularly after sunset. This means you may wake up once, twice, or even 3 times in the night, only to drink water and use the restroom. Instead of peanuts, serve a small bowl of lightly toasted makana with ghee and spice. It provides the same crunch and warmth without putting pressure on your bladder or kidneys during the night. 2. Cashews, kaju. The hidden warmth that can disrupt your cool. Sleep cashews, also known as kaju, are creamy and sweet, and they are commonly used in desserts, like as kaju katli and festive curry. However, there is something crucial hidden underneath their delicate texture that many elderly people are unaware of. Cashews contain oxalate, a natural chemical that can irritate the bladder and increase kidney stone formation over time. Kaju taken late at night can cause bladder sensitivity in elderly people with sluggish digestion or modest kidney difficulties. Cashews are also regarded as hot in nature. They increase pitta dosha, according to Ayurveda, which can disrupt sleep. If you are hot at night or wake up sweaty, kaju could be one of the silent causes. If you like something soft and delicious in the evening, consider a tiny slice of ripe papaya instead. It calms digestion, cools the body, and does not disturb your bladder when sleeping. 3. Walnuts akrat are healthy in the morning but not before bed. Walnuts or akrat are frequently praised as brain food, and rightfully so. They contain melatonin, a hormone that helps you sleep, as well as substances that mildly stimulate your bladder. For elderly people with sensitive bladders or a history of waking up frequently, this stimulation can be a silent disruption. Unlike almonds or pista walnuts, they can cause flatulence in certain older people, particularly when digestion slows after sunset. This gas accumulates in the abdomen, causing mild pressure on the bladder, even when there is little urine present. You may feel the need to urinate, even if your bladder is only half full. If you enjoy eating akrat, the mornings are ideal because digestion is stronger and your body is more active. In the evening, replace them with soaked almonds, which are cooler, gentler, and better suited to sleep relaxation. 4. Chia seeds, which swell silently, have grown in popularity in recent years, particularly among older adults in India, due to their fiber and omega-3 content. However, many elders are unaware that chia seeds absorb significant amounts of water and expand in the stomach like a sponge. Even if you don't drink much water, eating them after 4 p.m. can cause them to swell and press against your bladder. This pressure may cause a mistaken need to use the restroom in older persons who are already bloated or urinate frequently. Furthermore, their high fiber content might cause gas and cramps, particularly when digestion slows in the evening. It is not that chia seeds are terrible. They are healthful, but timing is important. If you desire the advantages of seeds, switch to lightly roasted sesame till dinner. It warms the body, strengthens the bladder, and prevents late-night stomach bloating. 5. Salted mixed nuts. A tasty mix that will make you thirsty at 2 a.m. Many older Indians now eat prepackaged, salted mixed nuts as a quick snack, especially while watching TV or chatting late at night. However, the combination of salt, spice oil, and high protein is not recommended when your body's trying to relax. Salted nuts stimulate thirst, causing increased fluid intake and forcing the kidneys to work when they should be resting. Your body naturally creates vasopressin at night to help minimize urine production. Too much salt can interfere with this hormone, causing you to generate more pee at night. As a result, your sleep is interrupted, and your bladder remains vigilant, even when your mind desires to relax. Instead of salted mixed nuts, opt for plain almonds or pista before 6 p.m. and avoid anything heavily salted after sunset. If you have to snack late, a warm glass of milk with a bit of turmeric may assist. Relax your body more than any crunchy mixture. Just as we alter our attire for the seasons, we must similarly adjust our diet for age and time of day. These 5 nuts appear nutritious, but when consumed late, they quietly cause discomfort, disrupt sleep, and put pressure on your kidneys and bladder. Simply changing the what and when of your evening snack may result in more tranquil evenings, calmer bodies, and lighter mornings, exactly as they were when you were younger. For Indian elders, the evening is not only a time to rest the body, but also to gently honor it. You could have spent the day tending the garden, assisting grandchildren with homework, or sitting quietly with your newspaper and coffee. And when the sun sets, your body silently prepares to rest. This is when even the slightest decisions, such as what and when you consume, become more important than ever. When it comes to eating nuts after 60, timing is equally crucial as quantity. Doctors and Ayurvedic experts agree that the best time to eat nuts is before 6 or 7 p.m., and never too close to bedtime. Why? Because after sunset, the body's digestion slows and the kidneys start to relax. If you eat heavy or oily foods too late, they can stimulate the bladder, increase pee production, or disrupt your sleep without your knowledge. You should also avoid pairing nuts with watery fruits, such as watermelon or citrus, particularly in the evening. When nuts are combined with foods high in water, they swell inside the stomach and may put strain on the bladder. This can cause unneeded discomfort and a misleading urge to urinate at night. Another simple rule: never consume nuts on an empty stomach, and limit yourself to one handful each day. A safe serving is approximately 25 to 30 grams, or the size of your closed fist. If you want variety, pair a handful of soaked almonds with a few roasted Makana for an afternoon snack. This combination is light in good fats and calming to the body, making it ideal for 4:30 to 6 p.m. After a light dinner, a little til laddu that is not very sweet helps warm the body and relax the bladder before bed. Remember that at this point in life, it's not about eating less. It is about eating properly in rhythm and respecting your body's calm wisdom as it ages. As the years pass, our bodies learn to whisper rather than yell. And one of those faint whispers occurs at night, when you're laying in bed with the fan buzzing above you and your slumber is interrupted. Again, the urge to urinate may occur once, twice, or even 3 times before the sun comes up. While many people believe it is just due to aging, a few modest lifestyle changes can make a significant effect. The first and most powerful habit is to eat dinner early, ideally before 7 p.m. Many Indian families congregate late to watch work TV serials or perform evening puja. However, after 6 teas, your digestion slows, and eating too late puts pressure on your bladder as your body tries to relax. Avoid watery foods such as cucumber, raw tomato, and thin soups after 6 p.m. They are healthy during the day, but at night, they can cause increased urine output and disrupt your sleep. The second tip is one that many elderly people overlook. Avoid drinking tea, milk, or any other fluid after 8 p.m. While a glass of warm milk may be pleasant, it also adds fluid to your system just before bedtime. This gives your kidneys more to process, and your bladder has more reasons to wake you up. If your throat feels dry, take a few sips, just enough to swallow the medicine, but not a full cup. Another quiet trap is the habit of going to the restroom just in case before falling asleep. It sounds sensible, but it actually trains your bladder to empty too soon, even when it isn't full. Over time, your body learns to wake up for even small volumes of urine, resulting in more frequent sleep disturbances. Instead, focus on your true desire rather than your habit. If you're unsure, distract yourself with a quick prayer, a gentle bhajan, or a few pages from the Ramayana. Now let's talk about your sleeping posture, which is rarely discussed but extremely significant. Sleeping on your left side relieves pressure on your bladder and promotes digestion. If you experience back problems, place a thin cushion between your knees and a low, soft pillow to keep your neck aligned. Wear light cotton sleepwear and avoid polyester or heavier textiles that retain heat. A cool, airy room regulates hormones such as vasopressin, reducing nighttime urination. These are not major changes. They are small acts of kindness, performed not only to provide comfort, but also to preserve dignity. Because getting up repeatedly during the night not only disrupts your sleep, but it also gradually undermines your confidence. You deserve better. You deserve to sleep deeply, wake up smiling, and feel stable in your body again. Let tonight be the night you try just one of these minor modifications. Perhaps it starts with an earlier meal or 1 fewer cups of tea. You may also notice that your sleep gets softer, your mornings clearer, and your heart feels a little lighter. So today we took a gentle tour through something seemingly simple, a few types of nuts and some evening habits. However, as you now know, these small changes can make a significant difference in how well you sleep, how rested you feel, and how light your mornings become. Sometimes excellent health does not require expensive medications or tight rules. It is about knowing your aging body's silent demands and lovingly responding to them. If something in this video touched your heart or made you reflect on your own journey, I'd love to hear from you. Please share your thoughts or simply write hope in the comments. Hope is a great thing. It tells us that change is always possible, regardless of our age. And if you found this video useful, please subscribe to the channel, press the bell button, and share it with a friend or loved one who may require this comfort. Your one simple action could help someone who has been quietly struggling. Until we meet again, I wish you evenings as peaceful as the air in your courtyard and mornings as rejuvenating as the first drink of chai by your window. Take care, and may serenity be with you tonight and every night.